The first thing you must know to change your life is that God is within. And the second most important thing you must know and remember every single rising is that you have the power to change your life, to become anything, to achieve anything by simply changing your mental state, by simply changing your thought, by simply changing your ideas. Why? Because power is the mind. William James said, "The greatest discovery of my generation is that human beings can alter their life by altering their attitude of mind." The greatest generation, the greatest discovery of my generation is that human beings can alter their life by altering the attitudes of their mind. What are the pictures, the informations, the ideas, the circumstances, the scenarios you entertain the most in your mind? Power is the mind. Whatever you think about the most, you become. Whatever you think about the most, you attract. Whatever you think about the most, you expand. Whatever you think about the most, you manifest. Whatever you think about the most, you attract. Whatever you think about the most, you become. Because as you are thinking it, you are becoming it. As you are thinking it, you are producing it. As you are thinking it, you are already calling your future experiences. So if you want to know where are you going to be in 10 years or in 5 years, not even in the next week, simply watch out for your thoughts. And if you can change your thoughts, you can change your life. If you want to be rich, think rich. If you want to be healthy, think healthy. If you want to be successful, think successful. But how many of you do the opposite? You know you don't want to be poor, but you spend all day, every day, thinking about poverty, talking about how hard your life is, talking about how difficult it is to make money, talking about how everything is not working out for you, talking about how much you are broken, life is hard, life is miserable. If that's all you think about all day, every day, if that's all you speak on all day, every day, then why are you surprised if you stay poor? You are thinking about it, so definitely you are going to become it. But you have the power to change your thoughts. You have the power to pick any thoughts. So why will you pick thoughts that you don't want to experience? Do this exercise. Next time you find yourself thinking about something, stop yourself and ask yourself, do I want to experience what I'm thinking? If the answer is no, switch it up. If you wouldn't want to touch, experience, or feel or receive whatever you are thinking right now, change whatever it is that you are thinking. Ralph Waldo Emerson says, "A man is what he thinks about all day long." Not what you think about once in a week or once a month or once in every single hour. No, what you think about consistently is exactly what you're going to get. Because as you are thinking it, you are becoming it. As you are thinking it, you are building it. As you are thinking it, you are becoming it. As you are thinking it, you are attracting it. As you are thinking it, you are manifesting it. If your life is not the way it is, change your thought. Think another way, and you can create an entirely different set of conditions. Conditions are created by thoughts far more powerful than thoughts create conditions. Conditions are created by thoughts far more powerfully than thoughts create condition. If you have been seeing my classes or you watch my video most of the time, you will realize how I emphasize consistently on the power of your mind. Why? Because whatever you think about the most, you create. So your experiences are simply the consequence. Your thoughts are the cause. So if you want to change the consequence, you have to change the cause. If you are not happy with what you are experiencing, don't try to fight your circumstances and fight the experiences or change the experiences. Change what create the experience. Change what produce the experience. Change where the experience come from. It's come from within you. It's come from your thoughts. Yeah, your experiences are secondary. Your thoughts are primary because your thought created. You did by you thinking about it all day, every day. So might as well think about what is right. what is prosperous, what is good, what is successful, what is rich, what is healthy, what is love. I bet when you think about poverty, you don't feel good. So why do you keep thinking about poverty? And the beautiful thing is, you can think about anything you want. There is no limit on the thing you can think about. I can be sitting here, a thing that I'm in the island, being chased by a snake. I can think about it perfectly. I can be sitting here, but I can imagine myself in the first class, eating seeded watermelons, dancing in the airplane, surrounded by my loved ones, reading books. But physically, I'm here. But in my thinking, in my imagination, I can go anywhere. And as I always say, whatever your mind is full of, your life is going to be full of it. And whatever your imagination or wherever your imagination can go, you can be there as well. To change your circumstances, first start thinking differently. How many of you, oh, I want a new life, I want a different life. But are you becoming a new you? Are you becoming a different you? Instead of you seeking a different life, seek a different you. Instead of you seeking a new life, seek a new you. And a new you starts by a new way of thinking. A different you starts by a different way of thinking. Because if you keep thinking the same way, you are going to keep receiving the same result. Do not passively accept unsatisfactory circumstances, but form a picture in your mind of circumstances as they should be. If you are not making the amount of money you want to make, if your health is not how your health want to be, if your bank account is not the way your bank account want it to be, if your relationship, if your grades, if your job is not the way you want it to be, change. Create a different picture in your mind. Create a picture of the type of job, the amount of money, the type of partner you want, the type of life you want. Create that picture in your mind and keep that picture consistently alive in the picture. Hold that picture firmly, consistently, that no matter what my bank account is telling me, I'm keeping the picture that I have millions in my bank account. For example, me, I'm making this video right now. You know how much I have in my bank account? Less than $20. But guess what? I'm telling myself that I'm rich. And nobody can tell me otherwise. My bank account right now, less than $20. But in my mind, I'm rich. I'm millionaire. I have so much money. And nobody can tell me otherwise, because my bank account does not define me. The pictures I choose to hold in my imagination, those define me. And you can do it too. Why? Because power is the mind. And you are in control of your mind. Well, are you in control of your mind? Because if you are not in control of your mind, that means that somebody else is. And whoever that somebody else is, that person is control of you. Because whoever control your mind, control your life. Power is the mind. If you think lack, you create the conditions that produce state of lack. And if you think prosperity, you create the conditions that produce prosperity. If you think sickness, you create the conditions that produce sickness. If you think love, you create the conditions that produce love. It works for good and it works for bad. You choose. I don't know about you, but me, I'm going to choose to use it only for good. Because only what is good I want to receive, only what is good I want to experience, only what is good I want to give, only what is good I want to feel. Power is the mind. By you changing your mental state, by you changing the pictures, the ideas, the conception, the definition, the images, the circumstances, the situations in your mind, you can change your life. Do not hold mental pictures of difficulties and failures, but lift your mind above them and visualize power and achievement. Power is the mind. Whatever you think about the most, you become. Whatever you think about the most, you become. So think what you want so you can become what you want. Simple.